If there is a problem that you are currently experiencing, God is taking care of that problem, okay? This is for somebody specific. It's something you're going through, something you're dealing with, something you've been battling against. God is about to handle that problem for you, okay? Somebody's been going out of their way to make you feel small or make you seem small because that's how they feel about themselves. So God is taking care of that problem. What else? Yeah, this person could be using deception to cover deception. Using lies to cover lies. Yeah, somebody's about to be stuck in a prison they tried to trap you in. Spirit saying you're being heavily monitored right now. Whether it's physically or through social media. But these people are unable to get in your energy. There's someone who is pulling away from a lover that had their claws in their back. So I don't know if this is woman or man, but it says, he is not engaging. Her pull has lost its grip. So there's someone from your past, maybe, that still had ties to someone else. Or there was someone else that was still pulling the strings in their life. And this person is now detaching. This could have been something that was a problem for you in the past. God is taking care of that problem. Yeah, this is a bunch of karmics. Somebody's wondering what's so special about you. Yeah, you're a lot smarter than what they give you credit for. Someone downplays you, definitely wants to make you seem small. Someone doesn't want you to know how smart they know you are. How intelligent you are. They want to downplay your intelligence. Yeah. Because they feel small about themselves. Wondering what's so special about you. Two cards just tried to fall out. They say overthinking and God ain't finna let this shit slide. You could be overthinking something. You could be overthinking someone. You could be overthinking your next move. Or how you should handle a person. God ain't finna let this slide though. Let's just get one. Something about a nurse. Somebody being a nurse. Someone's gonna be rushed to the hospital. Or somebody about to be in a wheelchair. It says, miss the you that wasn't into... It says, miss the you that wasn't into doing or watching tarot. So someone misses the... Someone misses the you that didn't want to know. That didn't want to get to the bottom of things. Because I feel like those that watch, they're into or they do tarot, you're just searching for clarity, for confirmation on situations. Tarot saved my life. Okay? Tarot saved my motherfucking life. Whether people want to believe it or not, believe in it or not. And they know it. Some of them know it. But when I got into tarot, I really started seeing things and people for who they are. I couldn't run from it. I could feel a certain type of way about somebody, or feel like something is off, feel like something is weird, and I come home not even asking a question, or I get to the cards, don't even ask a question, and I pull a card that's warning me, giving me clarity, giving me confirmation, or redirecting me. It helped me to stand on business. So, and this person that misses who you used to be, there could be resentment. They could resent you. There could be envy. There could be jealousy. But definitely some resentment. Feeling like you're not who you used to be. But see, I'm hearing that whoever this person is, they know that they're going to have to heal. They're going to have to work on themselves. They're going to have to change in order to meet you on this new level. See, when you wasn't into doing or watching tarot, there was a level of awareness that you didn't have, or that you didn't want, that you wasn't seeking. And Spirit is handling that problem. God is handling that problem. Yeah, they're followers. These are people who are followers. They would rather do what everyone else does. They would rather fit in, be like everyone else. And you took the road less traveled. Hold on. Okay. And that goes back to that going out of their way to make you seem small, because that's how they feel about themselves. And a lot of people judge what they don't understand. Spirit says you got some snakes in your circle. Some people around you can't trust, or they shouldn't be trusted. They have the wrong intentions, okay? Someone's getting readings on you. They're pulling cards. They're curious on you, curious about you. They want to know where you're going. They want to know possibly what you're feeling about them, what your next move is, and what's coming in for you. That's that you're being heavily monitored right now. That card that I seen. Still choosing to be grateful. Snakes in your circle. Somebody is emitting a frequency that is about to attract so much cash, wealth to you. Spirit is saying you could be having money problems. There's an ex coming back, someone that you held space for them in your heart for quite a while. They're coming back. You could have felt like that this person was your person. Yeah. Feeling the absence of your energy. Somebody's coming back. They miss you. They want to be back in your energy again. They want to be back in your presence. This is also someone, you know, all of these cards that I pulled all tie into the very first card that I pulled. All of these situations are tied to people that have went out of their way to make you feel small because that's how they felt about themselves. There was an ex who was still allowing others to manipulate him or her. There was someone who tried to trap you in a prison that they're about to be stuck in. People who downplayed your intelligence. People who feel like you've changed since you've either started your spiritual journey watching tarot. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you watch tarot. Okay? If you don't let people know that you watch tarot, then people who just feel like there's a shift in your energy. Someone who's pulling cards on you is someone who went out of their way to make you feel small. And someone who is feeling the absence of your energy is someone who went out of their way to make you feel small. All of these are people or situations where people have went out of their way to make you feel small. I keep seeing a nurse, something about a nurse. Let's get some more. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. You can need to take a spa day, a rest day, a relax day, a self-care day, a self-love day to get back to yourself, or just to take a break from the world because your sensitivity is being heightened. You're sensitive to other people's energies right now and their actions. If they move funny, you can feel when something's on someone. You can feel when somebody's up to something. You can feel when something is off, when something is weird. You can feel when something is coming. I'm hearing that song, and I've been hearing it since I got ready to start this video. Excuse my voice, y'all. Hold on. Actually, let me get some water before I sing the song. Okay, the song be like, nasty work when you lie to who you love, 'cause the truth is way too much. Nasty work. You've been playing with my heart, girl, you faking from the start. Something like that, okay? I've been hearing that song. So somebody could have been lying to you, or you could have encountered a lot of liars. Somebody is currently lying to you. Somebody's been faking from the start. They've been playing with your heart. Let's get some more on this. Overthinking. Yeah. You know, overthinking, the way I have these cards set up, the way I have them laid out. Hold on, y'all. My crystal fell. And look, it's my amethyst crystal, and amethyst is for the third eye, right? And I was talking about what I was about to tell you about was this overthinking was going to go up under where it says a lot smarter than what they give you credit for. So something about you, it ties in with people making you feel small, but it's like you don't get the validation you need. You don't get the credit that you deserve, so you overthink what you do or what you say or how you move, how you present yourself. Something about that. Spirit is asking you to stop overthinking. You could be seeing 555 a lot right now. Stop overthinking because you're a lot smarter than what they give you credit for. You're more intelligent than what they're willing to acknowledge. A coven of witches. There's a coven of witches that are going out of their way to make you feel small because they feel small about themselves. Let's get one more on this coven of witches. They're trying to gaslight you. So if you do tarot and you watch me, they're in your comments gaslighting you. They could be sending people to you. If you don't, they're just finding ways to belittle you. Somebody's going to come in and try to mend fences. Spirit is saying no. Well, really, we all have free will. So you can if you want to. But just remember, they went out of their way to make you feel small. Okay? Kitchen magic. Somebody doing some damn kitchen magic to make you feel small. Kitchen magic to what? What's this kitchen magic? You knew they were treating you bad on purpose. So this is someone who you knew they were treating you bad. This is someone you encountered already. They possibly were doing kitchen magic, or they are doing kitchen magic. But this is someone who, you know how you just get around people and they just make you feel some type of way, or they handle you wrong, they treat you weird, and it be for no fucking reason. Or you just know they being funny. Somebody's unsure of what part you will play in their life. Hey, I'm talking about hey, like, okay. So this person who still had someone pulling the strings in their life, still, there was someone that was still able to manipulate them at one point in time. Their sensitivity is being heightened, actually, too, as well. And now they are unsure of what part you will play in their life, because all three of these are right here together. Something about the way things ended, there's no way they can come back in. They're feeling like there's no way they can't come back in. There's no way you will take them back. Also, this person who is getting readings and pulling cards on you is someone who's doing kitchen magic too as well. And this person who is about to be stuck in the prison that they trapped you in, or they already are, this is somebody who was treating you bad on purpose. That is now feeling the absence of your energy. You could be the type, I'm not going to say that you play dumb, but you could be the type to play dumb just to see if somebody is going to be, or show you, if somebody's going to be exactly who Spirit told you they are. Or if somebody's going to do exactly what Spirit said they was going to do. Like, I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit wants you to budget your money and plan. Somebody could work at Walmart. Somebody could drive a Honda, a Toyota, or a Nissan. Somebody could drive a Camry. Or some sort of Ford truck or pickup truck. Somebody could have a pickup truck. Somebody's sexually frustrated. You could be sexually frustrated. Ugh, I don't like the way. Trust yourself. Ooh, look. A lot smarter than what they give you credit for. Overthinking, and trust yourself. What Spirit places on your heart is for a reason. The dreams that you have. Now, sometimes we do think negatively, and it's not a negative situation. But it's something about you having a strong intuition, strong discernment. You're very intelligent. And people don't want you to know that because they feel small about themselves. Spirit say, trust yourself. Yeah, they are followers. Came out again. And I was asking Spirit in my head to clarify this. Missing the you that wasn't into doing or watching tarot, coven of witches, and trying to gaslight you. This coven of witches is a group of followers. You could have a lot of negativity in the workplace or be experiencing a lot of negativity in the workplace. There's something about a ritual that went wrong. I just seen. Or someone is trying to create a negative environment in the workplace for you. A toxic environment. Spirit says make sure you are in good shape. This could be spiritually. Make sure you're staying up on your spiritual hygiene. So your protection work, your self-care, your journaling, your meditating, your grounding work, going out there, putting your feet in the grass, being in the sun, going out there to large bodies of water. Okay? Because you're miles ahead of the curve. So Spirit say, make sure you're in good shape. Okay? You miles ahead of the curve. But that does not mean that you don't still need to equip yourself, is what I'm hearing. And whatever that means for you. Yeah. Somebody, Spirit is asking you to watch somebody. You have to watch out for somebody because they are a liar. But I think all in all, this message is about, you know, you're not as small as these people try to make you seem. You're not. I'm hearing that your gifts, your talents are beyond your own understanding. I'm hearing your emotional intelligence. It's so precise that it scares people. Clarify this going out of their way to make you small because that's how they feel about themselves. Hold on, all the damn card just fell. I hate this shit. Y'all ought to see me. You know when you trying to like plug something up in an outlet and the outlet is like behind something and your hand is like this, reaching, trying to feel. Like my hand is literally up under my bed, like... Hold on, let me pause it. This is what came out, and this is why I was having a hard time reaching it. Somebody doesn't want you to know that they're in deep regret. They know they fucked up. Maybe because you're still rising. You're becoming even bigger than the box they tried to put you in. Why do they know they fucked up? What is this knowing they fucked up? Somebody's realizing they're the drama. They're the drama. They're the problem. Somebody's also realizing that the reason why they experience the things that they have experienced or they are experiencing is because how they treat other people. How they make other people feel. You know, this is not for everybody. But for me personally, so I'm pretty sure that there are other people out here like this. My spirit team and ancestors not even gonna let you hurt my feelings. Okay? You come being funny with me, they're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna make you feel just as stupid as you tried to make me feel. Like some people, you know, they spirit team, they'll let you get away with some shit. But there are others, your spirit team is not, your ancestors, the universe, The people that guard you and watch over you from the ethers, they don't even let people hurt your feelings, especially if you sensitive. They're trying to make you feel small shit. That's playing on your mind. That's playing on your confidence. Playing on the security that you have within yourself, or that you're building or trying to grow within yourself. Look, these people shame, avoidance, in hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. Because the gig is up. Game is over. They played themselves. This push-pull came out on top of trust yourself. So there's definitely been a struggle. There's definitely been a struggle in trusting yourself because of how small these people wanted to make you feel, or how unimportant, irrelevant, displaced, unheard, unseen. Okay, they wanted to destroy, shatter something within you. Video cut off, but this is what I had to say. People wanted to make you small, and they didn't want to give you credit for what you deserve, because they knew that if you didn't trust yourself, if you doubted yourself, if you overthinked, if you continued to overthink, then they didn't have to change. Then they could keep you where they are. It's harder for them to meet you where you are when there's so much greatness attached to you. There's levels to this shit. You really have to work on yourself. You really have to change who you are on the inside. Change what you listen to, who you hang around, what you accept. And some people are just not willing to do that. People are now in regret for how they treated you, how they handled you, because they do see that you are miles ahead of the curve. But making you feel small was much easier for them. It came easier to them. There's what they say, ignorance is a bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Something like that. There are communities of people that feel stupid because you're beating the odds. They assume that you will fold under pressure. And now everyone is uncovering the truth about you. So I hope it resonates. Peace.